We gotta talk to Drillmont. Hey, Drillmont. How do, my friend? Time is of the essence, Bella. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Emmerich everything we have discovered. Yes, sir. Chocobo away. Sir Emmerich. What is this? Oh, Levy. Okay. Sir Emmerich. My sir, my der. My good sir, we're here to help you out. Emmerich. Bella, this is a welcome surprise. Perhaps the only one thus far. You can see we have yet to uncover any hidden... You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. As Commander Levier has been informed, the Braves must be made aware. Commander Levier. So, Afanal. Hello. We're here. Must be here. I'm certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? What a pity they discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we may be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it! This is all wrong. Iceheart has a scrambling to save our own skins, when we should rightly be straining every sinew in her to find her. Stop this damnable summoning. There she is. Come here, girl. Not a girl. Oh, Yida. Yes, Yida.
That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they?
Only my pride, Yida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levier!
There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels, after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all. Sir, we think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha! Just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to the Iceheart's lair. Some of the others, we're going in. Not a moment off for now. The tunnel is in question is barely wide enough for two men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is awaiting us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking there on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we enter the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap.
Brings up a good point. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more a hindrance than a help. If we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. A change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever the tunnel leads.
Find Iceheart at the end of it. Do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many, or Papalimo will sulk.
Yes, sir. Let's go kick some booty. Stalwart Temple Knight. Hello. Entrance to the tunnel, ma'am? It's right over here. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never have noticed it. Per Sir Emmerich's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. To Snow Cloak. Yes, Snow Cloak. Still, 9-minute wait time. I see. But in the meantime, we're going to continue the quests that we currently have. We're going to do... Which one was it? It was this one. A Sight to Behold. I'm very sure it's in Ul'dah. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Gridania. We're going to Gridania. Off we go. So snowy time. Ooh, the New Year event's gonna be starting soon. Ooh. I wanna get done with Realm Reborn before the New Year event hits. That's why I wanna try to get done with it between tonight and tomorrow. Ideally between tonight and tomorrow. Currently we're almost done with chapter 2.4, I think. We're about like halfway through 2.4. If we get done with 2.4, then we only have 2.5 and 2.55 left, which would be very good. We have to go and do /lookout in these locations. No, that's not how you spell that. Yeah. Looking around. You've looked upon one of Eorzur's stirring vistas and identified by the explorer Millith Ironhearts. Return to Palu Falls and report your sightings. This is to unlock the sightseeing log. Yeah, we have a lot of dungeons and trials to go through. We have this one. We have another dungeon. We have like 4 trials. You guys still do the Crystal Tower raids. There's a lot that we still need to go through. Not even to mention, I'm pretty sure, do we even have them? Yeah, we gotta do the hard versions of Bull of Ember's Navel and the Howling Eye as well at some point to continue the story. So we got a lot to do.
Welcome back, Bella. I trust you were as moved by the sights as I was. The great stone that adored the entrance to Stillglade Fane, none other than the Sky Serpent's egg, cast down from the heavens by Nofika, the matron, so long ago. And those mammoth tree trunks? Remnants, no doubt, of the primeval forest. And whence did they come? Oh shit, I guess we're skipping through that portion. Oh god, I'm sorry.
I guess we'll have to re-talk to her later. Because we're going into a dungeon. Icy Boy Dungeon. Icy Boy Dungeon. Looks so beautiful. Oh, look at the snow cloak. It looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. Let's get it, dude.
That one more party member? That's me. I'm the one who hasn't been here before on this character.
Okay. Have to get used to once again playing character. Okay, right. It's this button, and then this button for the AoE. That's the AoE rotation, and then we can go. Whoa, bah! That's the AoE rotation. Okay. So it's 10 dash and then 10 equal and then 9. 10 dash 10 equal and then 9. 10 dash 10 equal then 9. That's our AoE for dungeoning. Here you go, range, just to get some DPS off a little bit. And now we can go up. Oh, wrong one. Shit. Well, press the wrong button. I pressed 0. I pressed 10 instead of 7. Whoops. We got this. It'll be fine. That's the thing. What was it? Monk is so ingrained into my brain, I will never forget how to play Monk. But like, Samurai is a whole nother story. Okay, boss fight. Wandil. Hello, Wandil. Attack. Typical rotations. Normal rotation. Nothing special. Big hurts. My friend, I'm good down to 50, so I don't have the new abilities from 52. That's fine. Makes things a little bit less complicated for me to start doing this again. We gotta kill that thing before the frost bomb gets popped. There we go. Nice. Very easy fight. Easiest fight of my life, even. Read that. Why not? Come on. This out of the way. Ow, I got frostbite. Ow. They put us right in the frostbite range. Right in the frostbite range. Ow. I keep pressing the same one over and over and over again. Oh, this isn't good. got this. Easiest fights, dude. We got this. Yeah, we were drawn right into the frostbite area. That was all bad news. Hey, Hermthurs, get the fuck over here, boy. Hiya! You're in frostbite, my guy. Wrong button. Frostbite's gone. Let's keep the fuck move on. Get this fucking move on. The one thing I don't like about Samurai, so I think Samurai AoE honestly is stronger than Monk AoE, like the rotation. The problem that I have with it is that I feel like I don't like the fact that I have to be targeting something. In Monk rotation, you don't have to target anything. As long as you're hitting something, it works. In Samurai rotation, you have to be targeting something and something very specific to actually do the rotation. I forgot how this guy works, I'm gonna be honest. Pretty sure we need the Spriggans to be alive, right? Don't we use them as like cover or something? Or don't we like roll them into a ball or whatever? Is that not this one? I thought this was this one. It is this one, yeah. We turn them into a ball, and then we hit him when he does his big moves. I know there's a big move. Yeah, there's a really big move he does that we need the balls for. This one. Oh, I tried. They hit him first. That's fine. At least we did it. Yeah, that's why we don't want to kill the Spriggans, because the Spriggans will turn into the snowballs by using his attacks. So we got to point his attacks at the Spriggans, and then they'll transform into balls. Like that. So we just don't focus the Spriggans at all. We just need the tank to aggro them. We do need to kill those things though, the frostbounds. Easy fights, dude. Easiest fights. We're killing Rudy's brother. Snowball. Yes. Good shit, my guys. Good shit. Oh yeah, I should be using my Higabana. That's what it's called, because it's AoE damage. It's bleed damage. I should be using that more often before I do my full rotation. I'll do that. I'll start trying to do that from now on. That way, like, I get to do more damage over time. I don't care about earrings, genuinely. Do they even look good? They're just black earrings. I can get different ones. We'll greed these. I don't care. So much. There's so much things happening. Yeah, just keep on keeping on. We got this. We're kicking ass right now. Big boys, big boys. Yeah, we got this. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. Do a nice AoE. Okay. Snow globs. There we go. Easy fights. Yeah, let's keep on keeping on. Dragons. It's the heretics. It's the heretics. They're here in the form of dragons. Nice. Cool, they picked that up. Now we can go to the boss room. Boss fight, final boss fight of the dungeon. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got here? Ooh, I forgot about the, yes, it's like a Fenrir looking creature. So cool. Oh, it is Fenrir. Well, you know, I was right. Okay, so we're gonna do one rotation and we're gonna apply bleed. Now we're gonna do our normal rotation. We had to hide behind this, right? Okay, never mind. I guess I was wrong. You can probably tell from the fact that I forgot what boss this was, and I thought it was a Fenrir-like creature when it was actually Fenrir. Now we hide behind. Oh! Did I make it? Did I make it? Oh, I just made it. I just made that. I knew we hid behind it at some point. I just hid behind it too soon. Okay, now next one we need to apply our bleed again. Ow. Fuck you too, my guy. Get fucked, Fenrir. Okay, see, you got him with the. Well, I guess I won whatever was in the loot. I don't. It was just an antique thing. Yeah. Oh, and Warren's thing. We got these antique things. I don't know what they're for. I have them though. Hey, 3-player accommodations. That's nice.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
God, it's
Yes.
Iceheart.
I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
Yes, Casey, she looks done with life. Especially
This
me.
endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light.
Baby.
I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost.
Good, we're on the same page here. Let's just become friends.
In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good.
See, so we have the same mindset. We're on the opposite sides of the war.
For Eorzea. For Hydaelyn.
Oh, you like Hydaelyn too? She's my mom. Hydaelyn's my mom. It's canonical. She's my mom.
You did the TTPP.
Well, once again, we tried doing the sightseeing quest, but we were cut off by doing a dungeon.
That took longer than expected. What news, Bella?
Well, you see, Iceheart was there, and she did the TTPP, and then she was gone.
So Iceheart, but a synonym is but a synonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but for your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple of Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest.
Oh God, wrong tube.
Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for the fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. Well, be praised, Bella. We may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming not we stop Iceheart before the summoning of Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow scions will have not been idle. Infilia and Urianger have been busy perusing the archives of House Temple. Is it Four Toes? It's spelled Four Temps, but said Four Toes. Gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you are not intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. For the greater good, for the greater good!
Infilia, are you there? Oh, there she is. Oh, she's in a sweater. It's her first outfit change.
Antecedents. You come to us straight from the archives of House Fortos. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Uranger and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Veracity? Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She laid down with a dragon, the gravest of all sins according to the Ishgardian faith.
Shiva fucked a dragon. You know, to each their own.
Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question.
Yeah, how did she fuck a dragon?
Suffice to say, I very much doubt that we will find any
Find a useful answer in the archives of House Fortos. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case, one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Aymeric might take issue with her methods.
Aymeric, hello, sir. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the saps confirm that a tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. Yes, sir.
You'll pursue your foes with less zeal than I expected, Sir Aymeric. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not the will of Halone that your ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would you have done in your position, I wonder?
There are those who believe that faith is a reunification of free will. That unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. He looks like a sourpuss, but he's so cool, Casey. I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. It was a different time, nay, a different era. And scripture only tells us only so much. Would that it told us more. Well, you look like a sourpuss, Casey. True. You look done. You look done with everything. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. Welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure. Less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Of course they are. You should, stop them, Casey. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure that has been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Moggle XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the of the Moggles Guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their belief. That is not placing one's faith in a high power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Minfilia? They have them both in abundance. I don't know. Maybe Onyx is just, I don't know, a dick. It's almost like. That truly be all that is required? Really? My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetherite Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another Aetherite somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of this second Aetherite, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her.
Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let's not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues is Charlene may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system.
Yeah, it'd take forever.
While Minfilia looks into the Aetheryte problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. Third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly, despite our numbers. Kotharos is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you, in case you were not aware.
Okay, I guess I'll help.
Good, I knew you would understand. Yuhase can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilberd and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing.
True. I got you, Alpha now.
Well, Yuhase, what do you got for me?
There you are, Bella. Commander Olivier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, Neri, a moment ago, I received a word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Denifin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I did not earn my coin.
I mean, Casey, maybe you should just do something to distract yourself. Maybe that'll help make you not fall asleep.
Well, good. Do it.
What are you doing? Writing?
Ah, laundry. Ah, I see.
Unit Brave, you! Sir, why are you almost dead?
Oh, spores, my ankle is on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as it fell.
Casey, is that you?
There's one down ahead through Danif Pass. Oh, and you might catch up to them. You aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find.
100% Casey. What is you? The guy just now. Yeah, I'm talking shit. He twisted his ankle. He twisted his ankle on a rock. He slipped on a rock in the snow and then twisted it as he fell. 100% you. For those who don't know, Casey twisted her ankle because she missed a step. And her entire ankle was bruised. Like, severely bruised. No, snow tracks. Fresh prints. Oh, I saw small boys. Tracks lead southeast. Go southeast then. Behemoth, away! Yeah, you third unit Brave. Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics, I'm not sure. There was a great scaled beast and you Hase? I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so did we. Not you Hase, my guy. Don't die. I mean, I'm not one to like Lalafellas or anything, but you're on my team. You think you just take me on, my guy? I am the warrior of light.
Oh, you're gonna stun me? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna stun me? Well, fuck you. Now you're stunned. Yeah, fuck you. Now you're dead. Oh, you want to fight, huh? You want to try to stun me too, huh? Hey, now you're dead too. How are you doing, Yu Hase?
How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice that they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me, and I got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this.
What'd you find? What'd you find? Huh? What is it? Oh, paper.
Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? That can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place. We should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds.
You're all good, Yu Hase. Now, speaking of ankles, I just tried to cross my legs to relax my ankles. Super tender, so I couldn't do it. Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to bend. So, Christmas, we were at my parents' place, and my niece ended up letting one of my dad's dog out, and so I had to I straight up chased after her for like 20 minutes, and God, that hurt so bad after my body came at rest because I hadn't run in so long, and I was running in dress shoes. It was like, oh my goodness, it was terrible. My legs are still sore from it, and it hurts to move my ankles. Like, it's super sore. The muscles in my ankles just aren't used to it anymore.
I am through listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those blue coats, and the Knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Oh shit! Slime girl. Well, stay with her then, if you think you'll be fare any better.
Oh, you thought? Now, there's no need for that. Yeah.
There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-capped peak where blood must not be shed.
Yugiri.
Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I haven't done no wrong.
None but meeting the secrets with heretics. Denied all you at will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones who skill in the art of interrogation.
Damn it all.
Fall over.
Fancy meeting you here, Bella. I presume your work with the third brought you hither? What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not from the heretics, but for the merchant who was conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation in the Ivy. Beggar's belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yorogiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alpha now is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for the spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Domar from reoccurring. The days ahead in the work we promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you allow it, I will accompany you until the investigation is complete. That is the most generous offer of Lady Yorogiri, one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far and shall always be watching. A comforting thoughts. Come, Bella, let us wait inside for Captain Ilberd to return and deliver his report.
Yeah, yeah, Yurigiri is just a boss, Casey. That's just how it is. Sorry, but she's just cool. And obviously, we're not, because we're both cold. Yeah, also for those who don't know, for Christmas, I got Casey a giant, right there, a giant Rimuru pillow from the time I got reincarnated as a slime. Takes up like almost like a third of our couch nearly because of how big it is. It's just a giant slime pillow.
Captain Ilbert seems confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it brings us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is.
Off now, what do we got? Tendrils of intrigue. Ooh, look at this. It's worse than what we have. We're gonna take this armor again. Look at this. It gives me 6-pack, dude. Captain Neilbird. Hello, Captain Neilbird.
Captain Ilbert, your report, if you will.
Aye, Captain and Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us not that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on the shipment routes.
Go on.
You will recall the flame we first identified as being the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary steps of detaining all suspected conspiracies. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, and the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Fortomes. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant.
I think I can guess which one.
None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics.
Well, that is one mystery solved at least. But why the Ivy? What of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask?
I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. You consider then that our investigation is known to bear a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed.
You mean that the agent is among Raban's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames establishment?
It is the most plausible explanation. Infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, the groundwork for the aiding being laid before. Holy shit, this guy has been deep for a while then, dude.
To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years.
I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Oldaz was ever the more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa and Gradania have had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones mind, under the same leadership. Only the banner was different. Not so the flames. Uldar's military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish a high-minded as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Reborn faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than you know, aye. The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, public and the private. Though the monetarists ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, 'twas not out of the charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nail von Darnus's ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Reborn with an army. It is but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had pressed. Returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in the inspecting crystal shipments. If they have noticed anything unusual, I want to know about it. Shiva is summoned in the like manner to the other primals. The heretics will be looking for several supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sire Emmerich, informing him of our success in identifying the heretics better. Hopefully the information will be of some use to the Ishgarians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I'm aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As Commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Bella. As the realm's stoutest champion, 'tis only meet that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. Okay, I guess we're going to go meet with the Braves. Okay, he's not here right now, but yeah, office chairs, dude, they're expensive, like real expensive. Unlike me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Infilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to search the alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I should go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar, and we shall make our way to Lotus Stand together. Sounds like a plan to me. To Gridania! Did that bird just hit this fire and they go, caw? It's fucking... Okay. Okay. Let's get a move on. Da, 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 da. Hello, Alpha now. My thanks for coming, Bella. You are ready? Speak with the conjurer yonder. She will show us to the Lotus Stand. Hello, Silent Conjurer. The Alliance leaders await you at the Lotus Stand. Will you be joining them now? Yes.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Oh, God.
Who?
Me. Me all along. Haha.
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Ha, got him.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
I see.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
Yeah.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah. I mean, I just got off work. A bit tired. What do you mean? I look beat. Tired, man.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example. and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by.
Can you guess which one is me? I bet you can't.
But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
What do you mean the one with the hat? There's so many people with hats here. See that guy back there, he has a hat. Oh, that guy has a hat. Everyone has hats. I'll never be able to tell which one is me. I mean disguise. What you?